Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? Just let me crack this volume up just a little bit so that you can hear me correctly. Alright, boom, there you go. Check this out. This is KC Boxing Channel. Yes, I am reiterating on Mikey Garcia and Robert Easter Jr. They will be fighting this Saturday, which will be July the 28th. And they are fighting for a belt. Now, I just want to get down to the meat and potatoes. Okay? Now, a friend of mine's, I don't know, should we call each other friends, but he's an indirect. Now, listening to this, he's an indirect mentor. What that means is I don't know a lot about his personal life, which he probably want to keep it that way. But I have a lot of respect for his profession as an attorney and as a boxing enthusiast. That's what makes me better than what I am right now, because he have great content. And his name is Fanon International Boxing. And this is not a battle rebuttal. It's just that I have to disagree with him when he said that don't be surprised. See, I didn't listen to the video. I didn't want to, because I don't want his words to coincide with my words. So he has his opinion, and I would like to have my opinion. So I just saw the title where he said that don't be surprised if Robert Easter Jr. pull it out against Mikey Garcia. Now, I'm going to say the opposite, because I've been hearing a lot of chitter chatter around the internet that Robert Easter's height and reach would be a big factor in this fight. Well, I'm going to have to say that's wrong. Mikey Garcia not only is a veteran, not only can he make adjustments, as he mentioned, not only does he have the best trainer, his brother, not only does he have a ring IQ like mini Floyd Mayweather, he finds out what works and what works great. It's always ways around everything. Diego Corrales and Floyd Mayweather, their height is similar to this height, but Floyd was much smaller. But what did Floyd do? Quickness is the key. Now, Robert Easter Jr. is not as built as Corrales was. Corrales was a little thicker. Robert Easter Jr. is a lot of the lanky. But Mikey Garcia has power, and he has improved that power. Now, I did an interview with Mikey Garcia, maybe about, not an interview, a video, about a couple videos ago or so. I usually don't go back counting my videos, but I know I did one last 3 or 4. And I'm going to tell you, that man's face is very, very serious. He's very confident. He has something up his sleeve to work on. Now, it's up to Robert Easter Jr. to figure that out. But can he figure that out with less experience than Mikey? Do he think Mikey going to try to go on the inside and go toe-to-toe? He might get surprised, and Mikey might stay on the outside. and go around that reach. You know, something like Floyd did with Robert Guerrero. Floyd knew he had a left hand, so what Floyd did, he came around with the right and tagged him. Not once, not twice, but damn near the whole fight. Same with Lipinets. He found out he was leaning to the right. You know, this is called ring IQ. This is called ring generalship. When you move, when you use the whole ring to perfect your game. He figured that out. So guess what? He started tagging him with the right hand. Now he will make an adjustment, and I assume he been practicing on it, because he gonna have to go to the body. And Robert Easton Jr., he's not very, very muscular. And after the third round, the body shot's going to take a toll on him if Mikey places him in the right place. See, the one thing I learned, when you exhale and inhale, that makes a big difference on body shots. Yes, it does. And my man Fanon, I hope he can listen to this video, because he's don't get me wrong, he's a great analyzer. He knows his boxing. I know my boxing, but he might have a little edge on me, but that's all right, because you know the LDBC, hey, they on point. But like I said, Fanon is thinking on the same lines as me. I don't have to use profanity. I don't have to use certain indiscretion words to get my point across. Malcolm X said one day that a man curses. Why? Because he can't find the words to express himself. Quote unquote. Malcolm X, El Shabazz. So, as I mentioned, Mikey Garcia, I am Team Mikey Garcia. I'm a black man from the south side of Chicago, well, living in the suburbs of Chicago, but grew up 20-some years in Chicago before we became the murder capital. But Mikey Garcia is way shorter. Robert Easton is way taller. But we have to understand, let's take one side, then we take the other. Let's start off with Robert Garcia. First of all, the tape over Garcia's face was done by Adrian Broner. Of course, I'm a new channel, so therefore Robert Easton Jr. or anyone in his camp then stumbled across this video. I know they didn't. That video that I done, I said get Adrian Broner the negativity and all the misconstrued vibes out of your camp. You need to focus on nobody but Mikey Garcia, 4-time weight division champion. Now, with that said, Robert Easton Jr. has fought a person like Comey, but Robert Easton Jr. would have bounced circles around Comey. He would have used his outside jab like he did with Broner. Broner wanted to let his hands go, but he just couldn't. Why? Because he couldn't figure out Garcia. And like I told everyone, Garcia is the type of, Adrian Broner is the type of fighter that frees when you throw in combinations and when you are busy. So Mikey was busy. He kept the jab in his face. Why? Adrian Broner was giving him the high guard and covering up. So, his brother spoke in Spanish, said, look, go to the body. That's what he did. But don't get me wrong, Adrian Broner, he's a tough guy. He's just crazy as hell. But he's a tough guy, and he tried to pull it out like he did at Sean Porter, but he didn't pull it out. He just knocked him down in the last round, that's all. And that's because Sean Porter was relaxed and he knew he had to fight. But, of course, Adrian Broner had to get a little shot in before the bell rung. But, I'm going to tell you, Mikey Garcia, Robert Garcia, and I don't have no doubt they brought in the best of the best sparring partners around. Now, I did hear that Robert Easter Jr., not Robert Easter Jr., I'm sorry. I did hear that Robert Garcia wanted him to stay and stick with his workout regimen. Work 1 week on, work week off. Work 1 week on, 1 week off. No, that's not going to fly. Not with this type of fight. So Mikey said, no, Robert, I can't do that, brother. I got to spar more than 3 times a week. I have to use and analyze and work on some things that can be pertinent to my fight Saturday. And don't be surprised, because I'm going to tell you something. I hate keep bringing this up, but when Floyd fought Corrales, and I looked at Floyd, I looked at Diego. I looked at Diego when he fought I forgot my man's name, but that was a doozy. Diego Corrales was out on his feet. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He was out on his feet. But he pulled it off. That's a hard hitter. But Floyd was way shorter. And you know what Diego Corrales said? I know I'm going to get hit a lot. Oh yes, I know I'm going to get hit a lot. Well, he hasn't felt my power. Well, how he going to feel your power if he's moving? And Floyd moved every 12 rounds of that fight. He was in impeccable shape. So, I don't bet as far as money, but I do bet other things. Now, I will forward this video to Fanon and let him listen to it, and maybe I can change his mind. Who knows? But one thing about it, nobody can change my mind, because I have seen videos. I haven't posted anything, but I have seen videos of Mikey Garcia is really, really serious about this fight. He's not taking it lightly. He's not looking over him for Lomachenko and Errol Spence. He just said yesterday or the day before that Errol Spence might be a little bit too early for me. And he knows that. Sure, you can fight at 140 because he have done it before. And matter of fact, he had done a very good job. Matter of fact, Lipinets hit harder than Robert Easter. Robert Easter's not going to get a knockout against Mikey. We know that. So it's going to be left up to the judges. But I can tell you one thing. Mikey Garcia can knock out Robert Easter. See, let me put down the points why I favor Mikey Garcia. First, no disrespect, but he's of the Hispanic descent. They don't quit. They give it all they got. Yes, they do. And number 2, Mikey Garcia has a vision, and no one going to stop him as he pursue his vision. Number 3, he has impeccable ring IQ. Only one that can really understand ring IQ is Floyd Mayweather. We can't say his name anymore because he retired. But we can say Mikey Garcia is collecting that data. And he's not going to be like Floyd. I don't watch tapes. But Mikey Garcia, he watched tapes. He watched every movement. Sure, Robert Easton Jr., he looked bad with Fortuna and the fight before that. Yes, he did. Complaining, this and that. But it's time to grow up, big boy. You're in the big leagues now. You finna fight Mikey Garcia, 4-time weight division champion. So, and don't think he coming in there taking you lightly. Now, I'm not in his head. Don't get me wrong. I'm not in his head. But maybe he is overlooking you. Maybe he is looking for the bigger fights. Robert Easton Jr. been wanting this fight for a long time. But this is the only fight that Mikey can take that makes sense. He has a belt. He's an IBF champion. And Mikey Garcia is the WBC champion. And they will be fighting at 140. And I'm quite sure neither one will give up their weight and lose their belt. I have seen Mikey Garcia in an elevator going to his hotel room, throwing up in a bucket, trying to lose weight. They only gave him 3 or 4 minutes. He came down, he made weight. People don't understand how hard it is for boxers to go through making weight. All because of what? The belt. The mandatory spot. The old that don't want to go. Well, Mike is fighting at home, so he's going to have the hometown crowd behind him. He haven't fought at home in a long time, so that's what's going to be played Saturday night. I'm not going to title it youth versus veteran because they both are very, very young. Sure, Mikey Garcia had a little run-in with Top Rank. Undisclosed amount, undisclosed what happened, but he decided to do a page out of Floyd Mayweather book, and that's promote his own self, but keep Showtime and Al Heyman in his pocket. Now, I do understand that a lot of people are saying, well, every 5 minutes he bringing up Floyd, he bringing up Floyd, he bringing up Floyd. No, I'm not a biased channel. Always said that. I'm very unbiased. The reason why I bring up Floyd Mayweather is because he's been in the game a long time. He retired undefeated. And every trick in the book he has played. And I'm going to call him out. I'm not going to say dirty tricks, but veteran tricks. And Mikey knows them all. So, but again, with Team Easter Jr., I really believe they're anticipating Mikey responding to his reach and height advantage. Now, if you're a smart trainer and coach, you will know that he has something up his sleeve to alleviate that. So, that means what? You have to think ahead. So Mike could probably say, well, if they know what's going on with that, we have to have a plan B. And that they might. But can't nobody tell me that Robert Easter Jr. will pull that fight out. Can't nobody tell me that he will surprise the American public, the world public. And don't forget that promoters are licking their chops if Garcia wins. Why? Because that's the way of the promoters now. Right? Eddie Hearn, he called 3 times to have a sit down with Mikey Garcia. Want to offer him same type of money. Mikey is doing that already, basically. Especially after he win. And he fight Lomachenko and win. Well, who knows what the future may hold. So, Mikey's not stupid. He's not going to take the first offer somebody sent to him. He's going to waive his options. So, with that said, please, do not, I repeat, do not count my boy, Mikey Garcia, out. Like I said, he has the best teachers, the best coaches that American Hispanic can have. Yes, he haven't Broner, the hardest puncher, as Madonna would say, from Argentina, the one that went to fights with Floyd and lost the last one dramatically for him. Why? Because his head wasn't in the game. His head was in the money. The last money that he got paid, that's the most money he had ever seen. Then once the rematch came around, they put it together, which is very dangerous because they demand a certain criteria. But anyway, Mikey Garcia and Robert Easter Jr. will be fighting on January the 28th. I believe fight time will be 9 o'clock p.m. That's Central Time. And like I said, I do have Mikey Garcia. And understand where you're coming from for now without listening to your video. But now that I have done my video, I want to just see where you're at with your video. But I can tell you this. Mikey Garcia is no dummy. He's no push over. So, with that, KQKC Boxing Channel will tell it like it is every single time. If you like what you're hearing, if you like what I'm saying, please subscribe to my channel. And I don't have a problem with please, because I just started and I can use all the support I can get. So, therefore, So, therefore, if you want to get notified every time I uplift a video, once you subscribe to my channel, you will get notified to say that, hey, KQKC Boxing Channel just uploaded a video, blah, whatever. But you get the general idea. And if you like what I was saying about Mikey Garcia and Rob Houston Jr., man, please hit the like button. And I'm going to tell you, I will be making more videos, of course, from today until Saturday. So, besides that, I'm going to cut it short. And I can't wait to congratulate, you hear that, Fana, my buddy? I can't wait to congratulate Michael Garcia. Everybody have a nice day, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.